Hi everyone, I spoke to you this morning. It's now about 1:30 and I've come back home from the hospital, UCL. So a bit of good and bad news, just a little bit, because before I told you I was on gabapentin and I did have it years ago and I've started it again. Just to let you know, about 10 years ago, both my left leg started to become very stiff and I started to have spasms and cramps and a lot of pain on that side of the leg. So basically they started me on baclofen, gabapentin, loads of other pills. They prescribed me Sativex, which is a cannabis form in a spray, and nothing kind of worked to help me bend my knee and help with my drop foot and the pain and the stiffness and stuff. So 2 weeks ago I went back to the hospital to see a spasticity specialist, and she basically said, because it's been about 8 years now that I've had no drugs to help with my MS symptoms of my spasticity, stiffness and spasms, that we were going to kind of go through the whole thing again. So she started me on gabapentin, which I started 2.5 weeks ago. Started on 100 milligrams 3 times a day, and then went up to 200 milligrams 3 times a day, which I couldn't cope. So I went back down to 100 milligrams 3 times a day. So today I've gone to the hospital and basically told them how I feel. Now I feel completely like my mood has been distressed. Sorry, that's my jazz. Like my mood has been suppressed. I feel very, as you can see, all my makeup's probably come off. I've just been crying the whole day. I've been very miserable and upset, and kind of feel like there's no kind of angle to go down. So I'm coming off gabapentin, and the spasticity specialist is on holiday for 2.5 weeks, so I have to wait until she comes back to tell me what kind of drug to go on next. But yeah, gabapentin is completely not for me. Makes me feel very depressed, makes me feel lethargic, very drugged up. I find it very difficult to walk, as I feel really unbalanced really badly, and as you know, I have balance problems as it is. So on this medication, this is a big cross and it's not for me. So yeah, I've come off it now, hopefully going to return back to normal, and then we'll just see how steps go. So my little diary, bye bye, I'm Shantae.